Hey, welcome back to Abundance. My name is Dan. I appreciate you for tuning into the channel today. In this video, we're going to be talking about some important stuff. So I can say with 100% certainty that there's going to be one person, maybe it could be yourself or somebody you know, that really needs to hear this message. So make sure you share this message and subscribe to the channel. So we're in one of the most, critical and anxious and stressful times in our country. And it's inevitable, right? Because a lot of people are trying to persuade one another on who to vote for, and there's a lot of things and a stress that's causing us to feel this way right now, and that's very normal. It's a very normal thing that happens during the election period. And one of the biggest things that I want to address in this video is, let's not forget and let's not neglect the things that are very important to us in our life, because I know how it feels to put all of your attention into the news, politics, right? We always want to keep up with the next new thing that this person is saying, right? Because it makes us essentially kind of, in a way, it helps us feel a little bit more alleviated on maybe the party that we're voting for, right? But in essence, this is really keeping our focus and attention all on this one person, right? And let's not forget the things that are important to us in our life. Some of us who have kids, right? Maybe you're trying to get a new job, right? Maybe you're trying to get a promotion, right? Because the inevitable fact is, a politician is never gonna save your life, period, right? Now, with that being said, it's important who we vote for, right? Do your due diligence, right? Do the important part of being an American citizen, to go out and vote. Do your due diligence and say, hey, I'm going to make an educated decision and say this person should, be in office, right? Because that is your right as an American. However, let's not neglect, the things that are important to us in our life, right? For an example, this is just a metaphor, but let's say that your house is on fire. Are you going to be focused on the politician that's currently running for office, putting all your attention on that? Or are you going to make sure that your family is safe from the fire in your house and your belongings and stuff like that, right? Because that's your house, right? That's what you need to address that immediately. So how many of us right now are guilty of this? I'm just gonna be honest to you. I was guilty of this, but I've realized that if we are putting all of our attention onto the election, right, the news, the media, then it's going to really deviate our attention onto things that may have subdued some things that you're currently in your life that are really blocking that you could be progressing on, right? Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your fitness, maybe it's your diet, right? Maybe it's your family, right? So all these things, let's not allow just the election, right, to fade away our aspirations, because you're important. And if we allow just one politician or another politician just say, hey, keep watching my stuff because I got the next thing, if we haven't already learned already, politics are always going to be politics, right? It's always going to be stressful. It's always going to be anxious. So remember that they're not going to save you. They're not going to save me. With that being said, it's important to remember that we have issues in our country, right? And to make sure that we vote accordingly, like how we said earlier. But, they're not going to come save you, right? Let's say that the person you elected or that we elected as people gets into office, certain things in our country are going to get addressed, right? It's going to, there's some things that are going to flourish, right? As America as a whole is going to flourish in certain aspects. However, think about it in a literal sense. Is this person going to, get you a better job? Is this person going to get you a brand new car? While it may help, they're not going to ever really knock on the door and say, here's $1 million and your life is going to be better off 100%. That's just not the truth, and it's essentially setting us up for failure if we continue to think this way, if anybody is thinking this way, which is unfortunate that we do have people that are thinking that if this politician gets in office, my life is going to be perfect. I can tell you right now with 100% certainty that that's just not the case, and we need to think and take ownership of our lives, because if we can take ownership of our lives and just say, hey, I'm going to start today. I'm not going to worry about what this politician is going to say next. I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to take initiative, and I'm going to do the best I can on a daily basis. Because when's the last time we asked ourselves, how can I improve my life today, right? What are some things that I can do that can immediately make a difference in my life for me and my family? So ask yourself these questions right now and just imagine what comes to mind right now, opposed to fixating yourself on the election. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel to, want to improve your life? Maybe it's just drinking more water today, or, maybe just getting a little bit more protein in your diet. Just these small things, I can guarantee you, it's going to make your life feel a lot more better, and it's going to relieve some of that unnecessary anxiousness that comes with the election period. I'm really sharing this video because I really care about people, and I really care that, you have ambition, you have what it takes. But if we're constantly deviating all of our attention off of something about ourselves and our family and the people that we care about, we're really gonna set ourselves off the track of where we're trying to go. So if you found any value from this video, make sure you share it with a friend, because I really care about how you are doing in this life, and you can do so much more and achieve so much more. Just remember to stay on the path and don't allow yourself to deviate all of your attention, right? With that being said, it's important to be informed. It's important to, vote, right? But remember that you have a mission and you have ambition to take action on a daily basis. I hope this video helps, and we'll see you in the next one.